Whoa, we're back. We're Genshin. And today we're gonna finish that Arataki boot camp. Beetle boot camp. I forgot what it's called already. Anyway, here we are. How are you guys? I hope you're feeling swell. Because I'm feeling swole. Not really, that didn't make any sense. Anyway, hi. How are you? I'm a little late because I took a shower. I'm clean though. I feel nice and clean. And you know what? That is the life. You know. Ah. Time to watch. Time to watch me finish this event, hopefully. Actually, no, that's the goal. The goal is I'm going to finish this event, and then we're going to do Navia's character quest. Before I pass out, you know? Oh my goodness. Wait. Calamitous Colossus Count Crushmore? Crushmore's companion, god of cookery. Oh my god, you know these are some fucking, Edo names, if anything. Alright. Calamitous Colossus Count Crushmore? How are you?
Hey! Good to see everyone! How's it going? Having fun?
Yes, this event is so fun.
Whoa!
At least...
We made it! Well, Bullchucker's certainly having a blast.
Bonafide Beetle Battle King. I said that really deadpan, but I mean it. I do really like the Beetle event. Not gonna lie.
The day has finally come.
Time to fight Guoba.
Guoba-san, I've been training hard at the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp. Now I want to show you just how far I've come. And Crimson Staff, too. If my progress satisfies you, then please, teach me. Show me the way to communicate with Crimson Staff, Crystal Tornado, and all the shelled organisms of this world. Do that, and I swear, once I become the reigning champion of the beetle fighting world, I will build a mighty statue in your image at the Arataki Gang's beetle fighting headquarters. What the? Guoba-san got a brand new Oni Kabuto.
That does not look normal.
No, it doesn't.
It appears to be not a typical Oni Kabuto shell, but one built of resilient wood. Is it wearing a suit of armor?
We told Granny all about your Oni Kabuto boot camp. It really piqued her interest when she heard that Guoba was getting a disciple. As it turned out, a friend of hers had made a whole bunch of gardening and landscaping machines to look after the silk flowers on the terrace. They're called bloom pruners.
The bloom pruner can transform into the shape of any creature to blend into its environment. Squirrels, butterflies, finches, you name it. And of course, Oni Kabuto too.
Okay, who wants to call that is Cloud Retainer? Cloud Retainer made it? Or, Guizhong. I have my hand raised. You can't see it, but my hand is raised. My imaginary hand, obviously, because I'm a trash can. I don't have hands. Anyway.
So, Master gave Guoba a bloom pruner and got it to take the form of an Oni Kabuto so it can battle against you. That's pretty high-tech for a gardening appliance. Owling's master is Madam Ping, so Madam Ping's friend... Aha! Of course!
Paimon got it. Zip it, don't spoil it.
No machine can compare to a real live Oni Kabuto warrior. Did Guoba-san pick a dumbed-down enemy on purpose so we can showcase all our awesome skills?
It may be wise to temper your optimism, Oni King. My beetle senses are failing to detect this Oni Kabuto's might. Or perhaps it's too profound for me to fathom.
That's not a real beetle. It's probably why you're having a problem.
There's nothing to make sense.
He's right for once.
Anyway, Guoba-san may possess limitless power, but a warrior needs to be one with his weapon. The bond between Oni Kabuto and trainer is forged through blood, sweat, and tears, not wood, mesh, and gears. Crimson Staff and I are like glove and fist. Let's get this duel going. It's time for Guoba-san to witness my true potential once and for all.
Like glove and fist, he says. Man, Ito is a character. Ito is a fucking character. I love my little himbo Oni. Himbo Oni. Arataki Ito. Bonafide Beetle Battle King. Beetle Battle Boot Camp is about to begin. It's BBVC. Bang! Oh no! Ah! Wait! Whoa! Oh no! Wait! No! Wait! I hit the wrong button! Damn it! That's okay. Three damage. Not that bad. I can't block that. Never mind. Why did I think I could? Gotcha. Bang. Wait. Whoa, what? Hello? Oh my god. Wait, hold on. What? Oh shit. I was so busy watching him, I didn't even realize what was going on. Haba. Ow, what? Jerk. Wait, no, wait, no! Ugh. I didn't have any stamina. I got it this time. Don't worry about it. No, wait. No, wait. Oh, fuck. What? Oh, shit. That was a big hit. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Okay. No, it's fine. We're good. We're alright. Got it. Okay. That one was actually difficult. Hey, dog. She's looking at me like, what? A little music note.
Whoa, Bullchucker sure made short work of the blue crooner.
I won! Victory is mine! With my trusty Crimson Staff, I defeated the mighty Guoba-san! Alrighty then. The moment I've been waiting for.
He's gonna lula at you.
Guoba-san, if I have earned your recognition, I humbly ask you to teach me the ways of shelled organism communication. Huh? Guoba-san, you look pleased? But you just lost to me in battle. Does this mean you're proud of me for my swift progress?
Don't cry about it, Ito.
I don't know what to say. You're too kind, Guoba-san. Oh, you're just being modest. I know you were going easy on me.
It looks like Guoba's all warmed up now. The Bloom Crooner is ready to operate at full power.
Guoba, remember the plan? In this round, we want to increase the Bloom Pruner's power output from 0.1% to 1%, okay?
What?
Any higher and you'll risk knocking Ito's Oni Kabuto out cold. Okay, there it is. Paimon knew something was up.
Yeah, what? 0.1%?
As I feared, we have barely scratched the surface.
Wait, hold on a minute. 0.1%? As in 0.1%? As in 1/1000?
Yeah.
You've gotta be kidding me. All that was just 1/1000th of its top power?
Guoba's a little confused. You did say you wanted to train your Oni Kabuto to defeat Crystal Tornado, correct?
I thought it would go without saying given the size. The Bloom Pruner has to shift rocks the size of casserole dishes, so obviously it has to be pretty strong. Even then, Crystal Tornado is bigger still. It dwarfs me and Guoba, and it's even taller than you.
That's impossible. If we were talking, twice as strong as the last fight, I think I'd have a shot. 10 times as strong, and we're already looking at losing most, if not all, of the time. About 1,000 times stronger? Who am I kidding? It's hopeless.
No, Ito, don't give up. You were so gung-ho 5 seconds ago.
When your tactics fail, you have to change your point of view. And our journey's far and wide. We always have to think on our feet. Clinging to old methods can never solve the problem, no matter how hard you try.
Is that how he thinks she talked?
Of course, Guoba-san. This is what you've been trying to tell me all along.
Oh my god.
Gotta study mechanics. Then build a suit of armor for Crimson Staff that'll take his abilities to a whole new level. Or
Ito.
heck, I could build a bigger, stronger mechanical Oni Kabuto, piloted by Crimson Staff under my direction.
An Oni Kabuto piloting a mechanical Oni Kabuto? How do you expect to pull that off? Does that even still count as a beetle battle?
Dare to dream? I believe in Ito. Dare to dream.
Seeing the power of Bloom Pruner has made me realize something. There's a natural limit to Oni Kabuto's strength. People have tried to tell me this before. Shinobu, the Grandmaster, especially Sky-Cleaving White Iron Lavender Melon. Admitting defeat is shameful, but not even trying to mix up your tactics one time? That's just plain stupid! Guoba-san has shown me a new path. Mechanically modified Oni Kabuto. With this new technique in my arsenal, size will be no obstacle to me and my valiant Beetle warriors as we set out to beat Crystal Tornado once and for all.
Oh my god, Ito.
Looks like Guoba's not too sure about all that.
Mechanics, huh? I'd have to get my master to see if her friend would be willing to help. She's the expert.
Did you say expert? Please, Guoba-san, Chef-sama, my savior, introduce me.
Thinking of becoming the second Arataki gang member to study in Liyue, are you, boss?
Shinobu, when'd you get back?
Time's up. We spent our last mora on these boat tickets, and if we don't get to the harbor pronto, they'll go to waste.
Give me a minute, okay? We're in the middle of an extremely important discussion here.
Yeah, I heard. I was actually very pleased to hear the suggestion of you doing some sort of studying coming out of your own mouth. I have some relevant experience, so I can write a little booklet to get you started. But unfortunately, studying in Liyue is very expensive. The Arataki gang's typical expenditures are a drop in the ocean by comparison. So, what do you intend to do about it?
It'll be fine. I'll work like a horse when I get back to Inazuma. I know what I'm getting into here, all right? I got it all planned out in my head. It's not like I've
The
never
problem
gotten
is he
paid work
doesn't.
before. Soon as I get earning it,
He
well,
doesn't
I'll
understand.
cash and burn it.
It's gonna be Cloud Retainer.
Don't think for
Cloud
one
Retainer and
second I'll be
Arataki
abandoned
Ito
you
talking
or the
to
rest
each
of the
other in an
Arataki
event.
gang
When?
either. I ain't the kind of head honcho that runs off to go study and leaves his gang behind. If we're gonna study, we do it as a team. Once I've got enough mora for everyone's tuition fees, the whole Arataki gang is coming to Liyue. We'll study together, learn some epic new skills together, and come out the other side as the stronger, smarter, invincible Arataki gang.
You're saying all of the right things. Who are you and what have you done with Boss?
He found passion.
Wow, Bullchucker! Those were some bold words. You better make sure you follow through.
Hey, Arataki Ito is a man of his word.
Of course, I still need to iron out some deets in terms of what kind of work I can get and how much I can rake in per day, but yeah.
In that case, Oni King, I'll stay here in Liyue. Firstly, this will enable me to follow up with Chef-sama and discuss our study plans in detail. Secondly, now that word of the Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp has begun to spread, I'll be able to scout for talented warriors and continue optimizing the Oni Kabuto training diet. Also, if the Oni King's right hand and sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon wish to continue battling or analyze the battle so far, I'll be here to support them.
Awesome! Good thinking, Grandmaster!
They're gonna leave the fucking kid in a totally different country. What are his parents going to think? How did you get this kid into the, like, off of it, like, out of Inazuma to begin with? Do you have permission? Look at him. He didn't get permission. He wouldn't even think of that. He's too stupid. Like, affectionately, dumb, stupid, baby boy.
Okay, standard procedure applies. I'll let your grandpops know what you're up to so we won't worry about you.
Grandpa's just gonna let you fucking stay in a different country for who knows how long? That's just okay. Damn, these kids get all the freedom.
Man, I am so pumped to see what you'll have for us next time I see you.
I do need to make one thing clear, though. I can't promise that we'll be able to talk an Adeptus into taking you on as students. Yenfei and I will do our best, but we'll just have to see how it goes.
The great master of whom you speak boasts a skill others can only dream of. Their pride and prestige don't faze us. The important thing is that I, on behalf of the Oni King and the Arataki gang, can find a way to show them we're serious and sincere in our quest to master the mechanical arts.
Cookie is so done. Look at her. She's like, these fucking kids. One of them's a full-grown adult, but this fucking kids.
So I'll need to do some research to find out what kind of gift we should offer if we're to be seen as worthy of learning the mysteries behind the manufacture of the bloom pruner.
Boss, we gotta leave right now or we're not gonna make it in time.
All right, I guess this is it.
Traveler, Paimon, Yenfei-senpai, Miss Xiangling, Guoba. You've all been a huge help to Boss with this Beetle Battle event. I really can't thank you enough. Please, take this as a token of my gratitude. I hope you can find some use for it in your future endeavors.
Wow, you got us a gift! Thanks, Shinobu. You're so thoughtful.
Woohoo! Freebies for the win. No.
The time has come. Adios, compadre. See ya, sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon. Goodbye, Guoba-san and Chef-sama. And farewell, my savior. I'll be back real soon. I promise. We'll meet again.
La 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 la. Don't make promises you can't keep, Bullchucker. It's good to have ambitions, but don't let yourself get carried away in the heat of the moment. Do what Shinobu tells you. Be realistic about what you can achieve, and make sure you pace yourself. But of course, if everything works out, Paimon can't wait to see Crimson Staff driving a ginormous mechanical Onikabuto the next time we meet.
You came to see us see them off. How lovely. Oh my god. Arataki gangs instant ramen. Let me see this. Sorry, I remembered I had chocolate covered almonds and now I'm eating them. Is it in here? Don't mind my million fucking quest items. There it is. Oh, wow. Okay. A gift from Kuki Shinobu after helping the bona fide Beetle Battle King power up and find new ways in Beetle Battle. Find new ways in Beetle Battle in Arataki Blazing Armor Beetle Battle Boot Camp. Oh my god. What? Hold on. There it is. Okay. Dried ramen blocks are placed in a sturdy yet light box and sealed with condiments, exceptionally rigid utensils, and a bowl. Put the ramen and condiments in a bowl and then pour hot water in to quickly make the bowl of ramen. It doesn't taste too bad at all. Convenient, isn't it? But according to the letter that Kuki Shinobu left in the box, neither she nor Harataki Ito got to eat this during their journey on the water to Liyue, because they only brought cookies and pickles. During their stay in Liyue, Kuki Shinobu was inspired by the wheaten foods there, and created these instant ramen so that the Oni King's right hand and sky-cleaving white iron lavender melon could fight off their hunger during their travels. That's so cute. I still have to do that. Man. That was a cute event. Let's go to Mondstadt and do this real quick. He did. The thing is, to Ito, he didn't abandon him. He asked to be left there. So Ito's like, it's fine. I'm like, Ito, this is not good. You are the adult in this situation. You say no. Also, the fact that Kuki did not stop them from leaving a child behind, I'm disappointed in her. She knows better. She definitely knows better. Let's do that too while we're here.
Add Astra at...
I want my commission rewards. Thanks.
Add Astra...
Okay, anyway. Yeah, I maxed out my battle pass yesterday. By the way, I'm very proud of myself. Yeah, there you go. Give me my primo gems. Thanks. Alright. Let me change my party. Because we're going to do Navia's quest now. Let's do Hyper Bloom team. There I go. Alright. God, why is my game lagging? Munch on chocolate covered almonds because I really like almonds and chocolate. That's my song, just for you. My nose just keeps running, no matter what I've done today. Probably because I'm just surrounded by dust at work. I'm allergic to dust. I just blip. Runny nose everywhere. I hate having allergies. It's literally the worst. I feel like I'm allergic to life at this point. With how everything makes me feel ugh. You know? Bum. Bum 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 bum. Wow. I really need to stop eating these. But they're so good. Nom, nom, nom. Caution, contains almond. That's why I bought it. I put this down. Stop eating them. Did it finally load? No. Why is my game breaking? Why is my internet breaking my game? Hello? Internet? Hello? Can I please play my game? Can I please entertain my chat with a video game, please? Can I please? I need to wash it down with some water. Or a lot of sugar. Alright. Navia. Let's play your character quest and see why you're a sad girl. We already saw Saturday why Risley was a sad boy. Now why are you a sad girl? Besides, you know, what we learned in the main quest that your dad's kind of, you know, DED.
Well, if it isn't my dear partners.
That voice! It's Navia!
Mm-hmm. Our friend Navia. What's up?
I didn't expect to run into you guys here today. Are you headed somewhere?
Apparently, to see you, because I said so. Just getting our daily dose of adventurings in. No plans in particular.
How about you, Navia? Are you still busy rebuilding Poisson?
Poisson.
We've wrapped up most of the rebuilding, but there are still a few things left to take care of.
Like?
Stocking up on materials, confirming construction timelines, discussing compensation terms with families affected by the disaster. Between all of that, I've been making a lot of trips between the court and Poisson.
Oh boy. Wait. Wasn't Spina Di Rizzolo affected too? Should you really be the ones offering compensation?
Well, though the victims have received relief payments from the court, in my opinion, as the administrators of Poisson, Spina Di Rosula should take some responsibility as well.
Why? It was a
Our
natural
situation
disaster.
right now isn't the best, so all we've been doing is signing agreements for the damages to be repaid at a later date. Though just pieces of paper now, they demonstrate our commitment. They're necessary to restore the people's faith in us.
Whoa! Spoken like a true president. You're a really responsible leader. That must
She
be
really
taking
is.
up most of your time, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, you bet. Between that and all the other errands I have to run at the court, I'm always forgetting one thing or another. So before I came over this time, I took a page from Melusa's book and decided to make a list of everything. This way, it's easy to see which tasks you haven't checked off.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. But would you remember to do it?
And then, since Melus loved using shorthand, I decided to also follow his example and come up with some shorthand of my own. But after running a few errands in the city, I'm kind of struggling to even read my own handwriting anymore.
That sound like you, all right. So what kind of shorthand did you use?
Oh, wanna take a look?
It's gonna be hard to read.
Let's see. Wait, there's nothing here but a bunch of weird symbols.
Yep, figured.
This looks like a piece of kelp wrapped around a stick. And this other one, is it supposed to be a boar in a box?
The first one has to do with confirming the final payment amount for the fisherman, while the second one is a reminder to try the new burger that just hit the market.
I'm not sure about the first one, but the second one kind of makes
Definitely see
sense.
how you might forget what each of these mean.
Maybe just use standardized shorthand symbols next time?
Thank you for your advice. These are the kinds of things you only really figure out once you've tried them out yourself.
Fair enough.
I thought that as long as I understood my shorthand when I came up with it, I'd be sure to remember the symbols when I looked at them later. Unfortunately, I've definitely proven myself wrong.
You tried.
Now you know for next time.
Yeah.
Anyway, I should have already taken care of most of the things on the list. There are still a few symbols that I can't decipher, but I don't think they're anything too super important.
Why do I feel like that is
Worst comes to
a
worst,
problem?
I'll just make another trip.
So you're going to head back now?
Yep, that's the plan. Oh, actually, since we talked about the reconstruction earlier, want to come with me and check out the town for yourself?
Yeah, let's see how it's
You
going.
said you don't have any plans, right? So we can just catch a boat and head over. It won't take long at all.
It's a bit sudden, but Paimon doesn't see why not. What do you think, Traveler?
Yeah, I'd be interested in taking a look.
Then let's go. We'll take a boat over.
Oh, you mean the Aquabus, right? Like the Clementine line?
Oh, sorry. I meant our own boat. The Aquabus doesn't have a station near
Oh.
Poisson, so we'll use one of the Spina's boats.
This one is advanced, that one. Sure, that sounds good to me.
All right, follow me. I'll take you there.
The other one probably was like, I'll teleport there. No, we're going with Navia on the boat to Poisson. I think it's really funny how they, like, it feels like they're emphasizing it, but it also sounds correct. You know? My game just, like, the internet hates my game right now. It's so sad.
The engineer is still doing a few routine safety checks. We can head out as soon as we get the green light.
So,
Yeah.
Paimon has always wanted to ask. The 3 Aquabus lines are all named after people in your family, right?
Yeah, that's right. Callus and Navia are self-explanatory, while Clementine was the name that my mother went by.
I didn't even realize that. Spina di Rosula is one of the main sponsors of the construction, right? Oh, that makes sense.
If you provided the Mora to build the lines, then why isn't there even a dedicated line to Poisson? Spina di Rosula built all the lines, yet you still have to take a special boat just to go home. Paimon doesn't get it.
Yeah, me either.
Well, what I heard is that most of our businesses don't actually use Poisson as a hub. So there was no real reason to build a line straight to Poisson. You are right that it is a bit strange, though. If you've already committed to build 3 lines, why not just add a 4th?
There's only 3 people in your family.
That's what Paimon's saying. The Aquabus is so convenient, it's really a huge shame.
Well, it is what it is. You know what my father was like. Even I often struggled to figure out what was going on in his head.
Well, something that big also wouldn't have just been his call. Perhaps the rest of the Spina didn't see the point in having a fourth line.
But that would only be the case if he cared about what others thought.
Oh.
My father was always really stubborn. Once he made up his mind, good luck getting him to change it.
Kind of like
I've
you.
heard
It's
the rights
admirable.
of all the other members of the Spina only went as far as giving him advice or suggestions, and no farther. That included my mother, too.
Damn.
Well, that explains why you weren't on the greatest of terms with him.
Yeah, because I wouldn't just let him keep getting his way. He was just... not very agreeable.
Very stubborn.
Boss, the boat's ready. We can head out.
Alright, Leslie.
All right, then let's head out.
Let's go. To the Spina. In Poisson. I also have a feeling it's because they didn't have a second child, so there's only 3 people to name the lines after. I'm just saying.
It'll be a while before we get to Poisson. Let's keep talking.
Okay.
Navia, what was your mother like as a person?
Yeah, we haven't heard about her at all. What?
Oh, I'm sorry. She totally forgot that you mentioned before that she passed away during childbirth, so you probably don't remember her at all.
That's all right. I've heard many stories about her from the rest of the Spina. They've always said that they were sure we would have gotten along famously. While my papa was stiff like a board, my mother was supposedly super cheerful and funny. Their complementary personalities allowed them to make up for each other's flaws. My father would run the businesses and expand our reach, while my mother would keep the peace and make sure that everyone was happy. Their work made sure that the Spina could grow and thrive.
They're so...
Sounds like they were not just a well-matched couple, but fantastic business partners as well.
I
Yeah,
forgot
but those are just
that was
stories
the
and
reason why we
anecdotes after
didn't
all.
know anything about her
It's
mom.
hard for me to piece together a more complete or intimate picture of her. But sometimes I'd still look at the Clementine line and wonder, would the Spina and Poisson still be what they are today had my mother survived? Silver once said that a name is a kind of inscription, a way to etch a memory into the world. When given a name, a cold, inanimate object can gain a completely new meaning.
Silver's right.
I will always associate the line with her in my heart. Over the past few weeks, I've also begun to appreciate how water can take in and hold our most intense feelings and memories, as well as how one may reflect on their past by watching the sea. I've lost many beloved people and memories to the sea. Even though I cannot stop for them and must continue to keep moving, the fact won't change that they existed in my life and gave me the reason and motivation to move forward.
Missing Malus and Silver, I see.
Of course, I still haven't really gotten used to a life without them.
That's fair.
I tell myself that I need to keep looking towards the future. Everyone, even my parents, have already overcome so many obstacles. Besides, I'm the president of Spina di Rosula. I've got to keep my chin up.
Well, don't forget to take care of yourself too, Navia. It'll be your downfall if you don't. Trust. I know. I know how the human mind will destroy itself.
We've reached the shore. Let's go. I'll show you the new Poisson.
Alright. I guess if we hadn't gone with her, we wouldn't have gotten a nice little dialogue there. We learned a little bit more and I was reminded.
Do you think she's doing alright?
Only as well as she can. She's always been having to cope with one thing or another.
Okay. Paimon supposes you're right. She's really been through a lot. It couldn't have been easy shouldering so much by herself.
Yeah. That's why she should rely on her friends, like us, as well as, I'm pretty sure she's making amends with Clorend. And Clorend cares about her. Even, you know, even if Clorend is kind of like her dad, where she's very stiff, I do believe Clorend cares about her as a friend. I said that really aggressively, I'm sorry. I don't know, that lipstick line though made them sound pretty gay. I'm just saying. But they're just friends, I guess. Shrug.
Boss, you're back! Traveler in Paimon. Welcome back to Poisson.
Oh, hey! Fancy seeing you again, Florent. Is it your turn to take care of Navia now?
Hey, I can totally take care of myself. For the time being, I'll go around without any attendance. We did hand over some of Malus's old responsibilities to Florent, though. It's been really nice to have him around to help out.
That's good.
Thank you for the compliment, boss. As you see, I've been working closely with the boss on rebuilding Poisson. Mr. Malus was an extremely capable and respected member of the Spina. I've got some really big shoes to fill.
Yo, I bet.
All right. There's no need to be so formal. Everyone's practically old friends by now. Were you waiting here for me? Did we manage to make any progress on the statue?
Yeah, we contacted a sculptor about the job, but they can't get started on sourcing a correctly sized block without knowing the design that we want to use first.
Oh.
You're commissioning a statue?
So basically, we've been meaning to commission a statue of my parents in commemoration of everything they've done for the Spina and the town of Poisson. But since my father was known as Callus the Unfaithful for the longest time, it would have been too controversial to commission a statue of him.
Makes
But now
sense.
that his name has been cleared, and the town is also being rebuilt, I thought this would be the perfect chance to actually realize this dream.
The funds to build the statue were freely donated by the people of Poisson to show their appreciation for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus and everything they did.
Shouldn't Navia be featured with them too?
Me? I'm just the newbie president that's running around and causing everyone trouble. Maybe we can have this conversation again in a few decades, once I've done more for the town and the people.
Hey, there's no need to be so humble. Didn't you just help save the entire country?
Yeah.
I
Don't
agree
forget that.
wholeheartedly. I also believe that Boss should have a place on the statue.
Ha.
Hey, if you keep inflating my ego like this, I might just float off into the sky with my parasol. Just kidding. There's no way that I'd accept that kind of compliment at face value. At a minimum, I'd have to match what my father did for the people.
Oh, if that's what you think. I think it'll just be a matter of time.
Thanks for the vote of confidence. I just don't think I'm ready yet. Anyway, Florent, now it's up to us to confirm the final design, right?
Mm-hmm. We can ask the sculptor to start looking for a good block once we've decided on the poses for Miss Clementine and Mr. Callus. But we haven't had any real discussions yet on the possible designs. I feel like I should get a few promising designs first, and then send them over to you to review.
Sounds like a plan.
There's no need
Oh.
for all that. Let's decide on a design right now.
Navia.
Hey, you! Come over here with me.
No, okay, Navia. Also, me?
Modeling a few poses, of course. Here, just pretend to be Callus, and I'll be Clementine.
That's,
Aren't I too short for
Did
that?
you say on the boat that Callus and Clementine sounded like great partners? Well, then there's no one better to fill this role than my most valuable partner. Florent, let's grab some reference shots.
You've got it, boss. I'll go get the camera.
What? But aren't I too short for
Well,
this?
what do you think? Got any ideas?
Shouldn't you be running this show?
Well, I've actually discussed it a bit with Florent before, but I could never come up with any fresh or original ideas. It's probably because my idea of them is already kind of set in stone.
Then why
So,
not
I
go
want
with
to
that?
pick your brain for a bit and
Okay.
see if you can come up with some new and interesting ideas.
Does it have to be
I'm all good
interesting?
here, boss. Feel free to start posing whenever.
Okay, let's try for something imposing. Okay, let's try looking out into the distance. Okay, then why don't we just strike happy pose?
A happy pose? You mean something like we were laughing together at a funny joke?
Would all that be able to come through with just a picture?
I don't know.
would we even be able to tell what they are supposed to be laughing about?
No,
Yeah, and that'd probably be a massive pain to sculpt as well.
you're right.
Can one of you try try striking a pose like you're talking while the other one laughs? That actually sounds pretty hard to pull off. Forget it. Let's try something else.
Okay. Let's try looking out into the distance.
By that, do you mean as if we were standing on a boat and looking out at the sea? Sure. Let's give that a try.
Actually, I think that would be very wonderful.
Whoa, you really remind Paimon of a captain and their first mate. Look over there, my dear Clementine. As you can see, every tree on that island is dripping with mora fruit.
Of course you'd say that, Paimon.
But there's something off with the composition. This pose makes Mr. Callus look too tall next to the lady.
What?
Oh, I see what you mean. Then let's swap.
What? But I'm short.
Well, Paimon is a fan. A statue like this would look fantastic on a boat.
Wait, we can't do that. Very few people would see the statue if we were to put it on a boat. This statue is meant to be placed in the town.
But then, since we're putting it in the town, the whole point of the pose would be lost.
Would it? I don't think so.
We'll try to think of something else.
I guess imposing it is.
Imposing, huh? Oh, I've got it. Let's try this.
I like the second one.
This pose! It makes me recall Spina di Rasula's glorious golden age.
Does it?
But isn't Clementine's pose a bit too bold and heroic? Was she really that kind of person? If we were to stick with this pose, maybe people would wonder if she was actually the real boss behind the scenes.
Well, tabloids did indeed speculate as much back in the day, but the Spina pulled a few strings and made both the report and the journalist disappear.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding! Please don't make Paimon disappear.
What Florent meant was that we asked the journalist to choose a new alias. You're right, though, that this may not accurately represent the image of her in our hearts. Let's try to come up with something else.
Navia with the sunglasses, always. She's too cool for school.
We tried a bunch of different ideas, but none of them felt right. Paimon's all out of brain juice now, too.
Oh, don't worry. We still got a lot of reference shots out of the session, and each of them can be considered to be a souvenir in their own right. Let's just keep the ideas we tried as backups. Man, if I knew I was going to do a photo shoot with the Traveler, I would have prepared a lot of outfits and props ahead of time. Oh, outfits! That's the errand I forgot back in the city. Do either of you still remember that girl? The girl I went to see with you two. Her name is Adele.
Oh, Paimon remembers her. She was the one that we met while investigating Mr. Callus's case, right?
She always believed that her father, Jacques, was a good person.
Yes, that's exactly who I'm talking about. So, after the case, she was finally willing to talk to me, and she told me that she wanted to join the Spina too. I said that it's fine, but young children are not allowed to join the Spina. She will just have to wait a few years, and then we'll welcome her with open arms. Since she's still a child, though, she thought I was just trying to let her down gently. But how could I get her to believe that I meant what I said? In the end, I came up with an idea. I'd have a Spina uniform made and give it to her as a gift. But I got so busy and distracted in the city that I forgot to pick the uniform up. So I did forget something important after all.
Don't worry, boss. I can send someone to pick it up right away.
On the matter of the statue, we should still come up with a few more ideas for the design. I'll have to trouble you to source some for me.
We could have just done that from the start.
Listen, we got some cool pictures out of this, Paimon. Don't worry about it. We had fun. Let's worry about the rest of it later.
Yeah, you're right. They'll have some value as souvenirs at least.
Of course.
Navia! Laurent, guess who's back?
That guy.
Huh? But aren't you supposed to...
Oh, well, if it isn't Coulter. Back already from the Fortress of Meripede?
That's right. I finally finished serving my time. Gotta say, it turns out I was a lot tougher than I thought. After I got out, I immediately made a beeline back to Poisson. You could say that familiar, briny smell became a primal call, urging me to forget everything else and just come back home. You wouldn't believe how much I've missed Melissa's grilled fish. I dreamed about it every time I had to get a welfare meal down there underneath the sea.
Oh boy.
It's good to have you back, Coulter. You look as well as ever.
And this guy is?
Yeah, we never met him before.
Let me introduce you. This is Coulter, another of Spina di Rosula's members. He was found guilty and sentenced to the Fortress of Meripede some time ago.
What'd he do?
But, looking at it now, it was probably another one of Marcel's plots while he worked at the Confrérie of Cabrières.
That's true.
Wait, Mr. Marcel? What do you mean? He was involved in some sort of plot?
Have you not heard anything at all about the water from the primordial sea case?
Well, I know that Fontaine got flooded, but then the water levels miraculously receded. I thought that was all there was to it and didn't care to ask for any more details. Do you mean Mr. Marcel was somehow involved with all that?
Well,
Oh, looks like we'll have to explain everything from the top. That case, a lot of things have happened in Poisson since then.
yeah.
First things first, let me introduce you to these two. They're my most trusted partners, and they've been with me through thick and thin. Now you could call them Spina di Rosula's VIP helpers.
Ooh, VIPs.
Oh, nice to meet you. I don't recall Navia ever generously complimenting anyone like that before.
Can you believe
so
that?
You must be pretty amazing to get that from her.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we are indeed pretty amazing. But we've been cool since before we even met her.
We just followed Navia's lead.
Humble again, as always, I see. Even when I was totally sincere with my praise.
I don't know, it seems a little
Nice,
excessive.
Nice. Spina di Rosula always seems to attract great people. Oh, that reminds me. Where are Malus and Silver? Aren't they always by your side?
About that,
Coulter, a lot of things happened while you were gone. As you can see, even Poisson isn't quite the same as how it was before you left.
they lost their lives, keeping me safe during the flood.
What did you say? This isn't some kind of morbid welcome home prank, right?
No.
You're just scaring me on purpose because I don't know anything about what's happened.
No.
I'm sorry, but it's the truth. They weren't the only people we lost either.
Ugh.
Many others, including Melissa, also lost their lives in the disaster.
Malus and Melissa, dead. They're just gone?
Oh no.
Malus. I was planning to give him a surprise gift once I ran into him again in town. I can't believe it.
Hey, keep it together.
Paimon.
Malus and Coulter were friends for many years.
I
They'd
think.
even served on many missions together during the early days of the Spina. I can understand how he feels.
Paimon, we may need just to walk away and let them have a moment. Telling him to keep it together is not going to help. It's also pretty toxic, if you ask me. If somebody said, let them fucking cry, okay? I'm sorry. I'm sorry it makes you feel sad too, but, like, yeah, let people feel their feelings.
Let's sit down somewhere, so I can tell you everything that has happened while you were gone. Fair warning, there was a lot.
Okay.
I think it's better to know now than find out later. I'm sorry. Also, I'm sorry for opening and closing lotion while I'm streaming, but my skin is so dry. I don't know if, like, I didn't realize this was a thing until I started, you know, working with a lot of cardboard boxes. But the cardboard boxes really do just take the moisture out of your skin. My hands were so dry after working with those opening up those cardboard boxes today. And folding them and everything. My skin,
Flicker.
oh shit, is crispy. It's not the right word for it, but it's so dry. Ugh. My hands are so dry and gross because I have no moisture left in my skin. I need the lotion, guys. I need it. Navia explains everything that happened recently to Coulter.
It's unbelievable. I can't believe that those stories were real. It all really happened. Has the world gone mad?
Had I not personally experienced all those events, I would have also found them difficult to accept.
I think you and I both feel the same way about the profound tragedy of Melusa's loss. And the sheer depravity of Marcel's actions.
I thought Mr. Marcel would always stand by the Spina. Everything he had, the Spina gave to him. It's unconscionable to have received all that, and yet still plot to kidnap and dissolve you for his insane research.
The good news is that the Confrérie of Cabriere is no more. Gone with them too is the entire synth manufacturing and distribution network.
Haha.
We finally closed the curtain on that long struggle.
Are you sure? But if Marcel wanted to rebel against us, he probably sent word in secret to Romeu.
Romu?
Yeah, who? That's a new name.
A name I've heard before either.
Oh.
Florent should remember him. You see, there was once a major internal dispute regarding funding the construction of the Aquabus lines.
Oh.
Romeu was the leader of the faction that thought such a vast sum of mora would be better spent improving the town of Poisson. But Mr. Callis believed that an opportunity to collaborate with the Court of Fontaine and the Fontaine Research Institute was hard to come by, and would allow us to build many valuable relationships. Not only would the Aquabus be a good business investment, it would also boost our reputation among the general populace, eventually paying us massive dividends down the line. But the two couldn't come to an agreement. Romeu ended up taking a lot of people with him when he left Spino di Rosula altogether, and the split was on extremely bad terms.
Oof.
And with Papa's stubbornness, I can definitely imagine how it must have gone down.
And of course, when he was suffering the slings and arrows of outrageous injustice, those relationships that he spent a fortune to build didn't help in the least.
Yeah, you could say it was the price he paid for sticking to his beliefs.
That couldn't have been the first time a dispute like this happened, right?
Oh, that's a good point. If Callis was really as stubborn as you say, then wouldn't he have argued with the rank and file all the time?
Oh yeah, it eventually became a thing that just happened on every day that ended with Y. But Navia, boss, you might not know this, but he wasn't always like that. He used to be a lot better with taking counsel. With him listening to our advice, and Ms. Clementine also frequently on our side, it was pretty smooth sailing for a good many years. But on the matter of the Aquabus, even Ms. Clementine completely stood by Mr. Callis' side.
Huh. I never knew. But from my perspective, Romeu's position had a lot going for it. Couldn't they have sat down and talked it out?
I think the Aquabus was just the straw that broke the camel's back. On that topic, they eventually came to a rather radical conclusion.
Oh?
They believed that Miss Clementine lost her ability to serve as an impartial mediator when she became pregnant with Callus's child.
So, they thought she had betrayed them? But that doesn't make any sense. Before she was their mediator, my mother was also her own person, and a member of the Spina. She should have the right to take any side she wished.
Yeah, but to them, even taking a side was betrayal enough. They felt like their voices could no longer be heard once their sole mediator had gone over to the other side. Of course, Ms. Clementine then passed away, and Mr. Callis began to regard the completion of the Aquabus project as her final wish. With that, the last hope of reconciliation was gone.
So that's what happened.
From that point on, Romeo and his people cut ties with the Spina, and never gave us any kind of professional or personal courtesy ever again. Perhaps they've regarded us as enemies ever since they left. But even so, there is still no proof that they ever acted in concert with Marcel.
I've also heard that they aren't in a good financial position, so they've been lying low for a while. But as long as they exist, they'll continue to be a threat.
I think Coulter's got a point. Both Marcel and Romeo had my father in their sights for a very long time. Even though Marcel's faction has been dissolved, we still don't know anything about Romeo's whereabouts. If they're still trying to get revenge on us, with how distracted and vulnerable we are, now would be the best time.
Good thinking, boss. We should keep an eye on them at all times. I'll let my men know right away.
Thank you for that, Florent. And Coulter, thank you for telling me about this as well.
Don't worry, it's nothing. Do you have a moment right now? How about we go out for a walk? I've heard so many incredulous things today. I'm finding it a bit hard to calm down even now. I mean, to think that I'll just never see them again.
In that case, why don't we go back to the court? I can pick up Adele's uniform while we're there as well. It'll save Laurent's guys a trip. Want to come with me again, you two?
Yeah, sure.
You don't mind, do you, Coulter?
Of course. That's fine by me.
Why does he sound suspicious now?
Oh, Paimon feels like a lot's hinging on this visit.
I want to see Adele cheer up too.
We really are the best of partners. Come on, let's go.
That kid needs something joyous in her life, which she's gone through a lot. I don't know. He sounded suspicious. Suspicious fishes. Yeah, suspicious fishes. I'm suspicious of the fish. The fish are suspicious. Huh? No. Whatever. How many times I've heard that line? It's almost like I'll hate them's a feeble scholar or something making those kinds of noises. What slopes of Mount Otomenchi? Otomenki? I kind of missed reading that.
Are we not taking the boat this time?
It's nice to walk from time to time, isn't it? Think of it as something like a hiking trip. Once we're there, we can stay a few days before we return.
Sounds good. I haven't walked this road in a long time.
Oh, so there's a thing here? I see that treasure chest over there too. Hold on. There's a Hydroculus? Oh, wow, what the fuck? How'd I miss that? Oh, ow. Oh, barnacles. Literally. Such happy music. As we defeat this hilly trail to get me that treasure chest.
Mind the side effects.
Busted. Come on out. Right now.
Here you are.
Hyper Bloom! My, like, believe it or not, Alhaitham needs more EM. I believe.
Don't let any of it roll away now.
And I think Yai Miko also needs a decent amount of EM that I don't have. What's this? Where are you taking me? The wrong direction. You're taking me the wrong direction. I don't want to go that way. Maybe I shouldn't have gone in there. It also seems like I marked this. Oh, that must be a Shrine of Depths down there. It's usually how I mark those. Where are you taking me? Hello? Why are we going to the other shore? What the fuck? Why are you taking me here? That doesn't make any fucking sense. What the fuck was that about? Let me get one of these and I guess go back over there, but first, give me that. Alright, let's sail this fucking Wave Rider, which I hate doing. Did I mention I don't like the Wave Rider mechanic? Have we talked about that yet? It's like, in most cases it's okay, but like in other cases the handling on it is so fucking bad. It just becomes frustrating rather than fun. Or did it do it on purpose so that I could get the Wave Rider for this? Like... I don't know, it's not worth it. It's not worth my time. It's not worth my time to figure it out. I go continue with Navia's quest.
Well,
These are so
we've
pretty.
walked far enough for now. Let's take a break. Since we're out for a walk, we shouldn't stress too much about the destination.
And we know where we're headed.
I've grown old, so I'm not as fit as before. It's a good thing that at least my work down in the fortress was quite the workout.
Kept you in shape.
You're doing great. We didn't have to slow down for you at all.
Yeah.
Back in the days before the aquabus lines were built, we often had to hike north with our goods, then catch a boat to the court. Malus and I must have traveled this way hundreds of times. When we were tired, we would lay down for a while on the grass, and when we were hungry, we'd catch a fish or two. The Spina was still on the rise back then. Mr. Callus was generous, and everyone had the chance to strike it rich. So, of course, we all worked really hard. And now, in the blink of an eye, the aquabus lines have been built, and this road has fallen into disuse.
I don't really think it's a bad thing, though.
Oh, I know. I was just being a little nostalgic.
Okay, old timer.
Let's stay here a bit longer. Anyone want snacks?
Oh, is this another chance to try some of Navia's macarons? Paimon's been dreaming of them.
Yep, I figured you wouldn't say no to a few more.
Oh, I dropped my bottle.
Wait, let me check if I have all the ingredients. Malus and Silver used to take care of tasks like this. Okay, the stove's looking good. And as for the ingredients,
Where do you keep it all?
looks like we're all out of flour and sugar. The two most important ingredients of all.
Should I get some?
Oh, would you? Oh, but it would be too much to ask you to go on a trip just for those.
We should contribute to making the macaron too. Don't worry, we cook out in the wild all the time, so he should have some stuff on hand.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Then I'll leave the ingredient gathering to you. As long as we have some sweet flours and wheat, I can start the baking.
Then I'll go look for some boxes nearby for a makeshift table and chairs.
Great. Then I'll prep the stove. Let's get to work, everyone.
Let's do it. Also, where did you keep that? We're not killing anybody. We're having a nice time with Navia. Okay?
Book learning alone is not enough to cultivate intelligence.
But
All
Al
those
Haytham
scholars
has something
in
to tell us
academia are
first.
Prime examples.
People in the academia are dummy. Alright, anyway.
Ah, how did it go? Did you find the ingredients?
I have them on me at all times. Why do I only need one and one? That's not enough. That's not enough.
You've all done your part. Just leave the rest to me.
Alright. We'll leave it in your capable hands, Navia.
Whoa, these macarons look and taste magnificent! Your cooking is as good as ever, Navia.
Boss's baking skills have always been famous. Everyone in the Spina knows how exceptionally talented she is.
Oh, it's just a hobby.
There's no need to praise me for it like that.
I still want to know where she keeps all this shit, and she doesn't have like a bag or anything. I'm so confused. Where did you keep it all? She can have hidden dress pockets, but no hidden dress pocket is gonna keep a fucking stove in there, okay? Stop acting like it's feasible. It's not. You're delusional.
Have you two seriously never considered joining us? You're so close to the boss, and she obviously trusts you with all her heart, so...
There's still some important things we must do. You really want to poach me from the Adventurers Guild, huh? There's still some important things we must do.
Oh, I see. Is that why you have to always stay on the road?
Yeah.
You just happened to walk in on our little reunion. It's actually been quite a while since we last spent time together.
Yeah, I've been busy doing stuff.
Adventurers never stay in one place for long. The name of Spina di Rosula would just tie them down. Besides, after everything we've been through together, I'm sure our hearts would remain intertwined even if we found ourselves on opposite sides of the world.
Navia is right, but also it's certainly one way of putting it. Oh man.
Even if Paimon was far beyond the horizon, she'd still remember the delicious taste of Navia's macaron.
I understand now. Then I am very lucky indeed to have been graced with the chance to meet the two of you. I will endeavor to make the most of this short yet fortuitous encounter, and enjoy every moment we spend together.
I would hope
We've
so.
got no wine with us, but let's still toast with water, in celebration of this moment.
I mean, you got something to drink? Toast it. Doesn't have to be wine, huh? Somebody's following us. I had a feeling. I thought I heard something just now. Was it just some small critter?
Cheers! Hey, what are you doing? Quick, join in on the toast!
Cheers! Let's not alarm anybody.
May your travels go smoothly, may the Spina continue to grow, and may our friendship last until the end of time.
Star Ocean till the end of
All
time?
set? Let's move out then. I asked some old acquaintances in town to make Adele's uniform, so we should be able to pick it up right away.
I have a funny feeling that, you know. This is suspicious fishy. Just saying. That guy's been in the fortress in Meripede for a while. Maybe he made some friends who don't like Navia. Oh, you're right. That hat could contain the stove. It is big enough. But like I said, not the dress pockets. Dress pockets too small. I do think that somebody's following us because of Coulter. I think Coulter's in on this. Hello, this is a cute little shop.
How's business
Shop? Stop? Shop. Shop.
The Demoiselle of Spina de Rosula. I must say, your generous patronage is the one thing keeping me from going bankrupt.
Nonsense. We all know what a talented businesswoman you are. Oh, and don't forget, she's the boss now.
My mistake, my mistake. I just got so used to calling her Demoiselle. Are you here for the uniform?
Yep. I forgot to drop by earlier when I was running errands around here.
I didn't expect Demoiselle to come and pick it up in person. It's just a uniform after all. Any of your folks could have come instead.
Navia's always liked to take even small things seriously.
She's a very serious girl.
That's not the only reason I'm here. We mostly just needed a walk to clear our heads.
Yeah, it was a nice little
There
stroll.
are few things more uplifting than taking the first step on a new journey.
The boss has got a point. Going on a trip with friends is always better than staying cooped up at home.
Oh, wait. Did you see that?
Please, wait here while I retrieve the uniform for you.
Maybe we'll get another shot of it. There was a guy standing over there.
Can someone remind Paimon again why Adele wants to join the Spina? She hasn't given
behind
me
her.
any concrete reasons. All she says is that she really looks up to me.
Oh, that's
After
cute.
we cleared her father's name, she became a lot more cheerful and outgoing.
Probably because she now knows for sure that her father was never a bad person. She said she
There,
used to
see?
be terrified of Papa. So, as a result, she found all the rest of the Spina super scary.
I wasn't imagining it. They're showing his suspicious ass right there. See it? See the suspicious booty? You see the suspicious booty? I can't point to it, but do you see it? It's right there. Right there above my head. Suspicious.
But the Spina is very different now. She mustered up the courage to talk to me, and felt like I could really understand her.
The two of you contended with similar circumstances.
Yeah, you could say
He's
that.
still there!
By uncovering the truth about the case, I was able to give her closure at the same time.
I told you we were being followed.
She said that she wanted to become someone like me. Someone who could lend a hand to others, instead of standing still and waiting for others to help her.
That's admirable.
From the sound of it, she'll be a wonderful addition to the Spina.
Oh no, he's
so
still
too.
there. What?
But for now, let's focus on giving her a great atmosphere to grow and thrive. She can commit to us once she's older, and can really make that decision for herself.
Why am I the only one who saw him? So it wasn't just hearing things. Then again, everybody was facing the other way. But I can't believe Paimon didn't see it. Follow me.
Huh? Tailing? Oh, Paimon's coming.
I'll go check it out too. Coulter, please hold on to this for me.
All right.
He's just gonna stand there. We just left the suspicious one, by himself.
Paimon saw them too. They headed up.
Stop right there.
Oops. Well, I just took out... Oh my god. There it is. Who are these guys? These lads running awkwardly.
We knew you were going to be difficult.
Seems like if we want them to talk, we're gonna need to teach them a lesson first.
Brothers, there's no need to skulk in the dark anymore. Let's take them out!
Yo, why you and your brothers look stupid? Dummy.
Coming at ya.
I forgot, Dendro can't really crystallize, but it's fine. They're just some dummies.
Hey there.
Okay, dummies. What are you up to?
Talk. Who are you? And why were you tailing us?
Yo, that guy face down on the ground.
Don't think we'll
Knocked
let you
out.
off easy if you keep silent.
Recognize your situation and don't entertain any fantasies of escape. We've got people up and down below as well. I mean, this.
How did it go, boss? Are any of you hurt?
If you thought they stood any chance against us, you were sorely mistaken. Anyway, stop playing tough and start talking. There won't be any room for negotiation once the Maison Gardiennage gets involved.
We're looking to get vengeance on Spina di Rosula.
Why?
We're discovered and can't beat you in a fight. We admit it. We lost.
Get revenge? Wait, you're not Romeu's followers, are you?
You actually know that name? But if you do, then surely you should understand why we hate you so much.
I would advise you to calm down.
Indeed. You haven't got the faintest hope of winning right now.
We were out drinking when we saw Navia. We got so angry we decided to follow you guys and look for an opportunity to really mess up your day.
Wow, so threatening.
Ours first.
So threatening. Also, you're lying. You've been following us for a while, bitch.
Huh?
You followed us all the way here.
You're pretty sharp. But so what? We didn't do anything. And now it should be pretty obvious that we can't do anything to you anyway. Seeing you like that just really ticked us off. And we let the drink go to our heads.
Listen, Callus is long dead. No matter what happened in the past, I want to be able to start things anew.
She's not responsible for her
I
father's
am the current
actions.
president of Spina di Rosula. If your boss wants to talk with me, I'd be happy to meet with him.
I won't press charges for your attack. That should also help demonstrate my sincerity.
I understand. Thank you. I'll let our boss know.
You're getting off
And
easy
if
this
you
time,
so
bucko.
much as think about pulling something like this again, I won't be so lenient next time. Understood?
She's serious.
All right. We get it. Come on, let's go.
She is not somebody to be fooled
Are you
with.
sure it's okay to just let them go like that, Navia?
I don't want to inherit my father's grudges, too. And moreover, when it comes to the Aquabus, I don't think what my father did was entirely correct either. If the other side is willing to talk, I'm happy to open the door for a reconciliation. Opportunities for new beginnings are all around us.
She's right.
I support Boss's decision as well. The concept of an eye for an eye is a primitive practice that has little place in today's Spina Divosula.
Speak.
Yes.
Speak.
Yes, we already know
Yes.
that they're strapped for cash. If their financial situation is that dire, they don't have what it takes to challenge us. So this may be the best time to talk. I still think we should keep an eye out for Romeo's folks, though. If he decides to ignore the warning I gave his men,
This could
then
be
we
an
could
issue.
still have a fight on our hands.
Yeah, she's right.
Yeah, those guys
God,
definitely
4K.
didn't look like big fans of yours.
No, they definitely weren't.
I'd rather things not go that far, since, though we haven't talked to each other for years, once upon a time we were all a part of the Spina Divosula family.
Yep, that's how I feel as well. Anyway, now that we've sent them packing, we don't have to worry about those guys anymore. It's getting late already, so why don't we stay the night in the Fleuve Cendre? We can head back to Poisson tomorrow. I'll also ask someone to write Florent a letter and inform him of everything that happened here today, so he can increase security around Poisson and be on guard against any suspicious individuals.
Do we have to stay in the Fleuve Cendre again? Even the pillows there smell like seaweed.
Sorry, that's just what happens when you
Yeah.
live near water and don't get much sunlight. Poisson's pretty much the same though, so I've long since gotten used to it. We can still go out in the evening for some grilled fish and drinks though. Bet you there'll be people singing sea shanties too. How does that sound?
Huh. That does sound pretty cool. Okay, Paimon's on board now. Let's go. Paimon wants to sing too.
Paimon's just an adorable, excitable little child. Uniform gift box. Yo, we got these guys in 4K and beat their butts. Beat them up. Whoop! Ah. Ugh. Ow. I keep burping. And it like, it's acid burps.
It does feel like this place is starting to grow on Paimon.
I love it. It's so
If you
charming.
think about it, it would be kind of weird if the Spina's base at the court was some super luxurious building like the Palais Mermonia.
Yeah.
Totally. Right on the money, Paimon. Although, of course, with the continued growth of the Spina, Papa wanted Poisson to eventually grow into a metropolis, not unlike the court. He was
Makes
a
sense.
very ambitious man, who rarely looked behind or beneath him. For better or worse, that always made him stand out from the crowd.
And that's also why people hated him just as much as they loved him.
All right. Why don't you go wait for me at the restaurant? I'll go do some prep and I'll get someone to tidy up your room while I'm at it. You can use the same room as last time. You still remember the room number, yeah?
No.
Yep. Kinda hard to forget when there are only so many rooms here after all.
Paimon remembers it though. It's fine.
Did I just hear someone taking a dig at Fleuve Cendre? I'll tell my guys to stuff your pillows full of actual seaweed right now.
Oh, Paimon, sorry. Please have mercy, Navia. If you do that, then Paimon really won't be able to sleep at all.
I was just kidding. Be on your way now.
What's the fun in being friends if you can't jest and tease each other every once in a while? Last time we came here, we were with Chivalrous, and you politely warned us about, you know, bringing the cops around these parts. You enjoy a fantastic meal as well as a wondrous performance. As things slowly die down, you return to your room and Paimon.
Hello?
Oh.
Are you asleep yet?
Did something happen?
Oh, no, not at all. I just figured that since we don't get to enjoy nights like these very often, we should try to enjoy it to the fullest. Wanna go fishing? I've got some rods and lures ready.
Oh, so that's the prep you were talking about. Oh, we'll come.
Yeah, wanna do something wild like fishing?
Hopefully I didn't wake you or anything.
Oh, you're good.
Don't worry. You don't have to do any actual fishing if you're too tired. Just think of it as keeping me company. How does that sound? Okay, let's go. To the fishing spot.
Navia's like, you want to have a good time? How about we go fishing in the middle of the night? That's a real, you know, that's the real thing. The real hot and happening thing here in Fontaine. The kids go fishing at night. Oh, we're hearing some real Fontaine, hip and happening, you know, stuff right now. You know, the fishing in the middle of the night, bruh. Yo, so scandalous, so hot, so wild and crazy. I couldn't think of the words. Don't judge me. My brain is moving at maybe half speed sometimes. This time is one of those times. But hey, we're gonna do some wild and crazy fishing with Navia. Those are giant fishing rods.
How can you call this fishing when you're using a fully automatic rod?
That too.
What's the problem? Lots of people in Poisson use rods like these.
But shouldn't fishing be all about, you know, attentively watching the float and then excitedly reeling in the catch when you finally hook something?
Well, that's one way to enjoy fishing. What do you think, Traveler?
I like Primal Sauce and manual all the way. Automatic's more efficient.
That's how I feel as well. To me, I'm happy as long as I catch some fish.
Honestly, Paimon's mainly shocked at how much energy you still have at this hour. Usually by this time of night, it's a struggle for Paimon to even keep her eyes open.
Huh. It might just be something that runs in my family.
That's a thing?
Yeah, actually.
I'm sure you'd get even sleepier if I delved more deeply into it. Anyway, I was just thinking about how grateful I am to my mother, as well as the rest of the Spina.
Your ma?
My father always had a lot of unrealistic expectations for me. But the more that he tried to get me to become like him, the less I wanted to listen to what he had to say. My mother never had those kinds of expectations, though. I've heard that she had only one wish for me, which was that I would have a happy and secure childhood. All the members of the Spina greatly respected her wish, so no matter what I did as a child, they were happy to humor me.
Cute.
Can you imagine? Whenever my father wanted to scold me for something I'd done, everyone would form up into 2 rows and just stand silently and listen to him rant. Malouse and Silver were always there too. No matter what Papa yelled, nobody else would say a word. Eventually, Papa must have recognized scolding me over trivial matters was pointless, because he eventually stopped getting on my case so often.
Paimon would have never guessed.
Yeah. Looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was. When I was young, I often thought that I could do whatever I wanted, because there'd always be someone there to clean up after me. But once, I saw Malouse come back wounded. He wouldn't tell me how he'd been injured, but I could tell it had something to do with me. I learned then that there's always a cost to making a mistake. The more you care about those around you, the more you should care about doing the right thing to the best of your abilities. Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you. and pay the price for your mistakes.
Navia.
Sorry. Sorry. I shouldn't have brought that up. I wasn't planning to talk about sad things tonight.
But you're sad.
Basically, I was just saying that the nurturing atmosphere of the Spina must have been my mother's legacy, rather than my father's.
I would think so.
And if that's the only way that I can continue to feel her love, then I'd like to pass that warmth on.
Is that why you let those guys go today?
Yeah.
Although, maybe there's a part of not wanting to repeat the mistakes of the past. I want to be reasonable, at least. Hey, look! I think you've got something on the line!
Did we catch a boot?
But why isn't the rod automatically reeling it in?
Oh, there must be something wrong with how I installed the mechanism. It was my first time putting one of those rods together. We can't let it get away. Come on, you two. Let's catch it.
Damn it. I gotta do it by myself anyway.
You want Paimon to help too?
Yeah, Paimon, you're part of this group of friends here. Get to it. After some time, you finally manage to reel in the prize catch together. For the rest of the night, your rod continues to rack up catch after catch, while for some reason, Navia can't seem to hook a single fish. Navia is quite upset about her bad luck, but it's only when you begin to head back that Paimon discovers the real reason to the mystery why she didn't get a single bite.
You didn't attach a hook.
Oh, Navia. Poor Navia. Oh, rest in
Stop
peace.
wasting time. The boss ain't gonna wait all day.
I knew
Go
it.
ahead with the operation tomorrow. Do with that information as you wish.
I knew it. Suspicious.
Well, your rod was missing a part too, so I guess that makes it fair.
Well, if we're just talking about the number of missing parts, sure. Oh, never mind. Paimon really can't keep her eyes open anymore.
Go take a nap.
All right, go to bed. I had a great time today.
See you tomorrow, Navia.
See you tomorrow.
I'm gonna beat up Coulter tomorrow. And kick his butt. Kick his butt.
So how was last night? Did you get a good night's sleep?
Paimon dreamt that she danced with the sea stars, so you could say it was stellar. Get it?
Paimon made a dad joke. Paimon's learning. Paimon's learning. Dad jokes are good jokes. How dare you, Navia? That was a good joke. And where'd you get that from?
I didn't know you had such a great sense of humor.
He gets it.
See? This guy gets it.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's head out. I'll arrange for a boat to take us back to Poisson. I'm sure Adele will be happy to see you two again.
Paimon hopes she'll really appreciate your gift.
I hope so too.
Listen, Paimon. Coulter and I get it. Even if Coulter is suspicious. Paimon is dad. Paimon is dad now. Paimon has been promoted to dad. I must have scared Lola because she's up. Ooh, it's for my teapot. Ooh. Sorry, Lola. Did I scare you by hitting the table? She's like, that was a little spooky. That's the look of, that was a little spooky. Sorry, I know you scare easily. You see, I've achieved all the things in life. I have anxiety. My dog has anxiety. We have anxiety together. I'm living the anxiety lifestyle. Let's go.
Adele, we're back. We brought you a gift from the court too.
Whoa! Thank you so much, boss.
She's so cute.
Don't call her boss, okay, Adele? Just Miss Navia would be fine.
Oh, it's all right. I don't mind. Besides the gift, I've also got another surprise. Guess who's here?
I mean, we're right here, but yeah, I guess.
Been a while.
Hello again.
Oh, it's you two. It has been a while indeed. Thank you so much for your help on Jacques' case.
Hey, no problem.
I've heard that you also helped save all of Fontaine. You're truly just like the great heroes of legend.
We try.
You're really amazing. And if Miss Navia's your friend, then she must be super amazing too.
Of course she is.
What's in this thing? Can I look?
Yeah, it's for you. Open it.
Of course. Go ahead.
Open it. It's your little uniform.
Oh, it's a Spina di Rosula uniform. Is it for me? But isn't it a bit big?
It's for you to grow into.
Well, it's a gift for future you. When you first told me that you were interested in joining the Spina, I was overjoyed. But it's the Spina's responsibility to protect everyone as well. Being a member means becoming involved in all kinds of dangerous situations. And since you're still young, I don't want your mom to have to worry about your safety. So, I turned you down then by telling you that you'll have to wait until you're older. But this uniform is a promise that you can join us once you're old enough to wear it.
Oh, so that's it. Well, thank you so much, Miss Navia. I'll work hard and grow up as fast as I can.
Girl, you don't want to grow up. Promise.
But you can't really grow up faster by working hard. You've got to be patient.
That's correct.
Everyone, I'm really grateful that you remembered my daughter's wish and took it seriously.
Of course.
Thanks to the protection of the Spina, even though her father's no longer with us, we've still felt plenty of warmth and security.
Oh, it's the least we could do. As long as you live in Poisson, even if you're not an official member, you're still part of the family.
Boss!
The family.
Huh? Is something up, Florent?
I've got something urgent to report. Romeo and his folks have gathered outside Poisson and even shipped in a huge pile of explosives.
What?
What? Explosives? What do they want?
It seems like they've been planning this for some time. We started investigating as soon as we received your letter yesterday. But Romeo and his folks must have gotten wind as well, because they abandoned their former posts before we could even check on them. We investigated their tracks and found out that they're after Poisson.
Could they have smartened up since we caught them red-handed at the court?
Seems like they've got no interest in sitting down and talking at all. We should have gone straight to the Maison Gardiennage.
Sorry, I underestimated the situation. Well,
Who's
too late
this?
now, I suppose. Florent?
Sorry,
Where are
Mustang.
they keeping their explosives?
On the hill to the east of Poisson, near the Clementine line.
Wait, could that mean that was the plan all along?
They want to blow up the Clementine line?
Certainly sounds like it.
Romeo and his followers hate the Spina and everything to do with Callus. And the Aquabus was the source of their contention. If they manage to blow up the Aquabus line, all that rubble will come crashing down the hill and straight into Poisson.
Are they insane? There's tons of innocent people in Poisson.
Well, we have to stop them.
Yeah. If they've been planning this for ages, they're definitely not going to let this opportunity slip by. We have to issue an evacuation order to the townspeople and get them as far away from the entrance as possible. That should save them from the worst of it.
Let's get everyone onto our ship. That should be the safest place.
My dear partner, can I leave the Clementine line to you?
Yeah, let's go kick some butt.
If the explosives do go off, not only would the people of Poisson be in danger, any aquabuses using the line would plummet to the ground. Let's stop their insanity first, then settle the score with them.
You got it, Navia.
Us, Navia. Please stay safe too.
We're gonna save the town. Find the crown. And Mr. Krabs. That was in the wrong order again.
Let's go, you two. We've got to act fast. Miss Coralie, please take Adele to the ship.
Yeah, he's gonna, yep.
Watch out, boss!
Oh my god, not Florent. No! Did he get hurt?
What do you think you're doing, Coulter?
Oh, okay, he's fine.
I thought all the annoying little hindrances had left, but I still couldn't get rid of you.
You mean the this was all a trick? So that you'd be left alone with me? Walter, are you with Romeo too?
Yeah, probably.
I get it now. You knew about their plans all along. You only told us they were doing badly so that we'd drop our guard.
Not quite. Though I share their positions on some issues, I've never cared for his more radical ideas. And that's because, out of the entire Spina di Rosula, I only hate you. Only you, Navia.
Why?
Better stick close to me.
Romeo promised me that he would leave Poisson alone if I could just take you out. But it was like you were glued at the hip to that pesky traveler. You never gave me a chance to make my move. Romeo has lost his patience. I didn't have to be here today, you know. But I swore that I'd kill you, even if it meant being buried with you in the rubble.
Why?
Only someone as clueless about the past as you would ask such a foolish question.
Well, she
You
doesn't
never
know
saw the
shit.
heyday of Spina di Rosula, nor did you ever live through the golden age of Poisson.
Oh, stop with this bullshit.
But I saw it all with my own eyes, and then I had to watch it all die, little by little.
Oh, shut up, Boomer.
And it was all because of you, Navia.
Oh, fuck this Boomer.
Clementine died because of you. Callus died because of you. Malus and Silver died because of you. And so many more dead. Everyone dead. All because of you.
Okay, time to go home, Grandpa.
You showed us before. That was in Act 2?
Now you're catching on. I heard Malus was dead the moment I got out. Did you know? Down there in that blasted fortress, I spent a long time thinking about what happened and resolving to apologize to Malus as soon as I got out. Back then, because of that aqua bus, we had a huge fallout. I was convinced that all he cared about was loyalty, and that he had completely lost his capacity for critical thinking. The years passed by in a blur after that. I thought I had finally begun to understand him, and that he could help me relive the good old days again. But then he died, and it was because of you again, Navia. It's always because of you.
Bro, take a chill pill. Navia, no.
I once loved the Spina and Poisson more than anyone else. But what is left now of either besides death and ruin? You've single-handedly destroyed everything that was beautiful. Everything I've ever loved.
Sounds like a you problem,
Don't listen
bitch.
to him, boss. He's just spouting nonsense.
Have you ever considered that maybe the people around you don't actually care about you at all?
Oh, you're full of
Have you
shit.
ever considered that maybe you only get respect because you're Callus and Clementine's child? That you've never done anything worthy? That you're just a big nothing? Have you ever considered that maybe people don't stay in Poisson because of you, but only because they have such beautiful memories of the past before you came?
Okay, shithead.
Because if you do falter, there'll inevitably come a time when you'll have to face the consequences. And when that time comes, those most precious to you really will throw themselves in front of you and pay the price for your
Navia.
mistakes. Yeah, looking back on it now as an adult, I can hardly believe how patient and kind everyone was.
Don't believe this shit.
Is that really why they support me? Is their kindness
Navia, no.
real?
Shut your mouth! I, for one, really like Miss Navia, and my mom loves her too. I don't know how to explain it, but I like her, and that's that.
I'm sure Mr. Malus would be extremely disappointed in you right now.
Oh yeah, he'd be pissed.
You've somehow managed to pin the blame for every mistake and tragedy in our history on the boss herself.
Get out of the way, Florent. I don't want to hurt you.
You're gonna have to. Boss, there's no time for this. Stop hesitating and get out of here before you get buried.
Maybe you think you're being the realist by painting the history of the Spina and Poisson like this. But the love that I felt from everyone was just as real. I felt it. They've helped me get to where I am. And even now, I will continue to believe in that love. So let me show you just how much I love the Spina di Rosula.
She gonna kick your butt. Let's kick his ass.
Ow! I'm fine.
Now.
Watch out! Hey there!
Damn. She really just took him out. Just like that.
Hey there! Attack! That's the way. Coming at ya.
Damn. I'm kind of sad I didn't get Navia.
Laurent, I'll leave the town to you. Summon the other members and help with the evacuation of the townspeople. If you find any of Coulter's accomplices, subdue them quickly, and don't give them the chance to harm any ordinary civilians. I can't allow my partner to face the danger on the Clementine line alone.
Got it, boss. I'm on it.
Navia is
You
so
okay,
blessed
Navia?
to have so many good people around her.
I don't know, but I have to go.
I think she knows it. A short while earlier, you and Paimon dashed to the entrance of Poisson.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clementine line.
Let's
If
do
they're
it.
gonna blow up the waterway, they must have planted the explosives next to the support pillars.
Let's go. Oh.
Show them. Right here. Right now.
I don't even have to worry about them. They're slow. You're too slow. You're too slow. This is it, right? What? Oh my god. Was I supposed to... Where was I supposed to go then? Oh, over here? Is this it? Yo, bitch, you didn't point that out to me. Fucking. Yo, fuck that shit. Stinky. Alright, let's try it again.
Let's hurry up there. We have to protect the Clem. If they're gonna blow up the waterway, they must.
Okay. Okay, Stinky.
A bitter pill to swallow.
Quietly now. Right here. Emerge. Right here.
Okay, now it's pointing it the way to me. Bitches don't listen, do you? Get out of my way, Stinky.
Busted. Emerge. Right now.
They certainly brought a lot of muscle. They're really slowing us down. But if we're meeting resistance, we must be heading in the right
Yep,
direction.
there it is.
Right here. Emerge.
Though, don't you think that us fighting near those might
Right
set
here.
them off?
Emerge.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Just a little bit.
These must be the explosives, right? And this is the control mechanism. How can we disable it? Oh, Paimon's too scared to touch any of this stuff.
What's this? Looks like a key.
There's a strangely shaped hole here. What
Maybe
is it
some
for?
kind of keyhole?
Oh, that certainly sounds possible. Maybe one of the people we just beat up has the key.
I would hope so.
Okay, you take this side, Paimon will take the other. Let's see what we can find.
Oh man, those are the two types of energy. The... I forgot.
Oh, you found it! That's amazing!
Oh wow, that was my first guess.
That should do it, right? Navia and Florent should be able to relax now.
We should still check out the perimeter, just in case.
Oh, you're right. They could have set explosives elsewhere, too. Let's go.
Ooh, we're being watched, aren't we? What? Oh. Oh, shit. Come on, Traveler. Oh. They're using. Are they not?
Work, partner. Just leave the rest to me.
Oh.
Navia, you can't block them all.
She's gonna try.
I'm doing this the Spina way.
She also does have a Geovision, so it's possible she could. Oh, okay. Well, that works too, I guess. Stylish, damn. She did it. Why'd you doubt her? How dare you? Having been alerted, members of the Misan Gardiennage were there arrived a short time later. I missed the rest of it.
I heard from Thierry that even they're your enemies now. They were once a part of Spina di Rosula. Do you plan to settle this privately with them?
I have nothing more to say to them. Regardless of whether their hatred and anger towards me or the Spina was justified, anyone who's willing to endanger innocent civilians is no longer sane enough to even be worth trying to talk to.
You're damn right,
Please
Navia.
prosecute them in accordance to the law. Spina di Rosula will not raise any objections.
Sounds good. We're very appreciative of your help. Without it, the consequences would have been far worse.
Yeah.
All right, this operation is a wrap. Take him away.
The guy's hand is merging into his clothing.
Everyone! And you are so cool.
Yeah. Luckily, we were just in time.
You look a little pale. You feeling a bit fatigued?
It's probably because I expended too much elemental energy at once. I'll be fine. Don't worry about me.
Take deep breaths.
But you usually glow up whenever other people compliment you. Paimon's not used to seeing you like this.
Boss, we managed to catch all the infiltrators in the town. The Maison Gardiennage is taking them away as well.
Thank goodness.
Seems like Romeo really went all in on this mission. If he sent literally everyone he had, though, that also means we've caught them all, too. We won't have to worry about them from now on.
Look at that crab.
Got it.
Sorry, I got distracted
That's
by
good
it.
at least.
Got distracted by the crab. Back to the
Walter,
Fortress of Meripede for you,
I can
bitch.
understand how you feel. The things that we lost, they're forever beyond our grasp now. And that makes them appear even more precious. I am not callous, and I will also never become him. The Spina and the Poisson that you loved are both gone. But I will not change how I feel about our future. I still believe that this is a great opportunity to start anew.
And she has every right to start
I will spend
anew.
more of what the Spina earns on the betterment of Poisson. What's more, I'd also like to propose some changes to the Aquabus routes, so that one day, the people of Poisson will enjoy the boons it brings as well.
I know what you're trying to say. Mr. Callus would never have said anything like that. There are too many things in life that are just beyond our control. In that, we are the same.
Henceforth, you are no longer a member of Spina di Rosula. But once you're discharged from the fortress again, you're welcome to pay another visit to Poisson.
If he's still alive
Thank
at that
you,
point, he seems like an
Navia.
old timer after all. Sorry. Real talk. Mm-hmm. Navia, I got skipped for a bird bomb. I'm
As I
so
thought.
sorry.
Boss really is a kind and gentle person.
She is.
She is also, I must say, a truly unlucky person. Thank you for protecting the Clementine line. I was actually really scared, you know.
I mean, even the Callus line won't be getting rebuilt anytime soon. If I'd lost the Clementine line too, I wouldn't know how to live with myself. A name is a way to etch a memory onto the world. Losing the line that bears her name, that I can see every day, would be like losing my mother all over again. Seeing it still standing there, tall and proud, it makes me really happy.
What happened while we were gone? Honestly, you look more upset than tired or anything.
Just give her some time.
She'll tell us when she's ready. It's okay. Everything's fine now.
Thank you so much. Can you give me a hand? I really don't have much strength left.
Yeah, let's go back.
Traveler, I want to ask you something. And please, tell me the truth. Do you really see me as your partner?
Of course.
That's good then. Hearing that, it brings me more relief than I can say.
You and I are partners in crime, Navia.
How do you feel, Navia? Any better after taking a break?
I feel quite a bit better. But I should probably still rest for a few more days.
You did a lot.
Sorry, partner. I said some weird things earlier. Feel free to just ignore me.
A little weird, that's true. But that's because I've never heard you doubt yourself before.
I used to think that I'd never doubt myself. But you could say I've discovered that I'm not as strong as I thought I was.
Hey,
Coulter
that's okay.
mentioned my parents, as well as Malus and Silver. It's all thanks to them that I've made it this far in life. Do you think they ever regretted the choices they made? Has my existence made this world a better place?
It has, Navia. Don't doubt yourself.
That, Navia. You've already done more than enough. No matter what others think, we'll always support you to the end of the world.
Yes, she's fucking right.
Well, since it's ended up like this, I suppose it's time for me to make a confession as well. There's something that I've been keeping from you as well, boss. Please, follow me. Everything is already prepared.
Florent, I hope you can understand that I can't deal with any more shocking revelations right now.
Don't worry. This surprise will be a pleasant one.
Wait, did he already commission a sculpture? Wait. No, Flora. You're so sweet. Did he already commission something for her? Are they gonna throw a party for Navia? I have to see. I have to see. Baiju, stop. Stop dying. Baiju, I love you. Stop dying. Or is it something of Malus and Silver? I mean, I hope it's one of the three, if not all three. Maybe it's like a portrait of Malus Silver and her parents, and then they're also throwing a party for her as a thank you. Yeah, that'd be great. Honestly, Navia deserves it. Navia deserves the world. She's put up with so much. She's done so much for these people, as much as she possibly can. She even helped us in court many a time. Yay!
Why is everyone gathered here? And what's this?
This was supposed to be a gift to you from everyone in the town. We were originally planning to show it to you once it was finished, but special times call for special measures. I've never seen you look so defeated before, so I've decided to show you the designs before the final product was done.
Do I really look that bad?
Yeah.
Well, if you're ready, I'll unveil the present.
Do it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Do it, do it, do it. That's so cute. Yes, it's gonna be the sculpture. Yes.
This is
The sweetest thing
Papa.
ever.
Mother. And me.
We designed the look for Miss Clementine based on old camera records, as well as personal recollections from members of the Spina.
Wow. This is the statue you mentioned before?
It is
Yes.
indeed. To be honest, we decided on the design a long time ago, and gave the sculptor permission to begin working. We only asked Boss to decide on a design so she wouldn't realize we had already started.
How could we only have statues of Mr. Callus and Mrs. Clementine?
Even though Boss is still young, we've all seen the work she's put in regarding the whole synth business and the rebuilding of Poisson.
See?
We wanted to commemorate her contributions with a statue as well.
I don't know what Spina di Rosula was like in the past, but I know it's a great organization now.
With Navia around, we're not worried about this place's future.
We're gathered here today to tell our boss that we support you and believe in you wholeheartedly. I believe everyone is here for you, not the glory days.
That's what we believe as well.
I'll also always believe in the bond between us.
Thank you so much, everyone.
We're homies.
Then I'll be brave and just accept everyone's support for what it is. This really is quite the surprise. I never thought that I'd have the chance to stand next to my mother. Not even in my wildest dreams.
Weaving the tides together. Quest completed. It's so cute! Oh my god.
It seems like I started to question myself a bit too much. I'll pick myself up again and become a more reliable president for all of you. Looking back on it, I'm honestly embarrassed by how I acted earlier.
Shh, it's okay. You're allowed to have feelings. About the gift from the townspeople.
I'm sure everyone longs for that one thing in life that seems trivial to others, but they themselves can never obtain. To me, that would be a family portrait. I've always been super jealous of other people's family photos. I've never thought I'd receive a family portrait of my own. Especially not like this. It seems like I'm not such an unlucky person after all.
You're very blessed, Navia.
It seems like I started looking back on it. I've thought about it before. Though my mother only wanted me to live a happy life, that's actually a tall order as well. In practice, it's just as hard to achieve my father's expectations for me. Even though my parents had very different personalities, they always had a lot of respect for each other. The Aquabus project was a monumental project that stood to benefit all of Fontaine. It would have been a little close-minded to assess or evaluate it only from the perspective of the clan.
Yeah.
I think that's probably why she didn't step in to mediate or oppose the building of the lines.
She understood the greater good that it would give to the entirety.
It seems like I start looking back on it.
I want to see the last
I'm
one.
honestly embarrassed. Oh, whoa. Why do you have to remind me? Please don't say that again. It's super embarrassing for me.
What? We're homies.
Yes, now please forget that I ever said anything. Oh, wait. But it'd also be bad if you were to forget it. Okay, but please keep it a secret between us from now on. Please don't ever mention it again.
What? It's because we're homies. You know, sometimes, you just gotta give the homies a kiss goodnight. Excuse me. A little, There's nobody to talk to, and I've gotten all the answers from Navia. I hope this makes your heart very full, because it makes my heart very full, Navia. I hope you understand how much everybody loves and cares for you and appreciates everything that you do. Don't you ever doubt yourself again, especially not for some fucking boomer. Alright? You understand me? Do you understand me, Navia? Look me in my eyes. Look me in my eyes. Tell me you understand. Oh, what? I don't think I can zoom in. Can I? Nope. Nope. Okay. Well, tell me you understand, Navia. Alright, good. We had to talk. We're done talking. She understands. My message has gotten across. Oh my god, that's so cute. I can't! It's so good! That's so good! They're so good to her. Yeah, kitty. I hope you're enjoying life down here in Poisson. Poisson. Oh my god. I'm more tired than I thought I was. I was gonna do some domains or something, but I think I'm gonna call it. Apparently I'm very exhausted. You know, which is typical, I guess. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. We finished the event and then played Navia's quest, and honestly, Ito is an adorable idiot, affectionate, and Navia is a wonderful person, and she needs to believe in herself more, you know? She can't be doing this where she's doubting herself. I won't accept it. Not accept this. Oh my god. I can't even talk anymore. I will not accept her self-doubt. She has done too much to doubt herself. Okay? Alright? Okay? If we're all in agreement, I would like to remind you this is a trash can, not a trash can community, and we trash can. Appreciate Navia. Do it. I told you so. I hope you'll join me on Thursday, because we're going to be playing some 9 Years of Shadows. Oh, shit. No, wait, shit. There we go. That's what I wanted to move. I'm going to play 9 Years of Shadows again on Thursday. I'll be back to dungeon crawling and, you know, continuing to get funny armor and funny abilities to traverse the landscape and save the world from the curse of losing its color and becoming sad and full of demons. Mostly, you know, so it's not, you know, colorless and full of demons. I think that's a huge problem. And along the way, we will hug our bestie, Apini, and find more randomly, you know, specific Greek mythology names somewhere. But yeah, thanks. I had fun. I really like that in both aspects. Like the Ito quest is really fun and uplifting compared to how sad Fontaine is in general. So it was really nice to see him. Really nice to see some of the, you know, the lasses again. Kuki and Shangling and Yanfei plus Guoba. It was a very good time. It was, you know, and I can't wait for whatever comes out next, which I think just is Lantern Rite. I think we're just going, like, as far as I know, we're just going into Lantern Rite when 4.4 drops in a week, probably, because they did the stream, so it has to be like a week now, a week from today, because it's Tuesday. Tuesday is Genshin update day. I think it's also Honkai update day, but like a week after. Honkai Star Rail, that is. Oh my god. Ow, that hurt. Okay, I'm done with these acid burps. Anyway. They're, you know, they're ruining my groove. You threw off the Emperor's groove. So yeah, I will see you on Thursday. Ignore my very vague Emperor's New Groove reference. That was one of our favorite movies when it came out. And I think my dad liked it more than us kids did, which was hilarious and also very sweet. Just like Navia, I love my dad. Just, you know, my dad's not the leader of Spina di Risola and doesn't have an eye patch. So unfortunately, objectively less cool. But it's okay, we love him anyway. Remember to keep it trashy while you're not, you know, here trashing it up. Trash it up in real life. Because trashy is classy. But garbage, well, that's just no good. I'll catch you later. Bye!